Hi everybody, welcome back, and today we're going to talk about understanding your body on a deeper level. Not just eat this, not that, but why foods work the way they do. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let's grow this movement together because it is something that I'm very passionate about and it's very important. So today we're diving into something that's rarely talked about, and the idea that health is the management of systems, not isolated parts. It's not that it's not about losing weight or lowering blood pressure, although those are things that are going to come from knowing what your system is. But it's about how your entire network, your metabolism, your hormones, your digestion, your kidneys, your brain and muscles are constantly communicating, trying to stay in balance. Now let's start with a simple example. A baked potato. Like, everyone thinks it's healthy, right? Healthy people say, well, it's then there's going to be the naysayers who say it's not healthy. But here's the deal. So it is high in potassium, much like bananas, which is good for muscle recovery, and it helps balance sodium. But here's the twist. The same baked potato can spike your insulin almost as high as soda. So what's the truth? Well, both things are true. But the potato does give your body potassium, which helps your heart and muscles function. But it also floods your bloodstream with glucose, which signals your pancreas to release insulin. And insulin, in turn, tells your cells to store glucose as energy or fat. If you don't need it right away, it will get stored as fat. So if your other systems, your liver, your muscles, your mitochondria, aren't working efficiently, that healthy food suddenly becomes a problem. Now, that's the complexity of nutrition. The same food can heal you, the same food that can heal you or can harm you depending on what's happening in your body. Let's look at another example. Like I mentioned before, the banana. It's nature's energy bar, right? Loaded with potassium, magnesium, but here's what we often overlook. That banana is still 20 to 25 grams of sugar. Now, fructose nonetheless, which we all know can only be metabolized by the liver. Now, if you're insulin sensitive, active, and burning energy all day, then your body can handle that sugar, also depending on your metabolic condition. But if your metabolic system is already overwhelmed, maybe you're sedentary, inflamed, insulin resistant, and 75% of the people in America are inflamed or insulin resistant. That same banana can cause blood sugar swings that can leave you tired, craving more carbs. So that banana isn't good or bad. It's just neutral. But it's how you consume it, what your body is in the state of, and you are the variable. So that's the mindset shift that most people miss. So think of your body like a company. Okay, you've got departments. You've got a cardiovascular department, you've got a digestive department, hormonal department, immune department. Each one has its own role. But if the communication between each department breaks down, then chaos follows. For instance, high blood pressure doesn't just come from too much salt. It can come from poor insulin control, magnesium deficiency, kidney dysfunction, or even chronic stress. So when we only treat one symptom, like take this pill for blood pressure, or take this pill for cholesterol, we're ignoring the management problem at the top. Good health means running your systems like a well-managed company. The CEO, and that's you, needs to understand how each department interacts, not just what each one does in isolation. So this is why I believe that the future of health is self-directed. Doctors are incredible, but most of them are trained to fix what's broken, not optimize what's working. If you want to transform your health, you have to think like an engineer. Observe your system, measure what matters, and make targeted adjustments. That could mean balancing electrolytes, improving sleep quality, reducing inflammation, or training your metabolism to use more fat more efficiently. Those aren't quick fixes, they're system upgrades. Every decision you make, what you eat, when you move, how you sleep, even how you think, either strengthens or stresses your internal network. So here's the takeaway. Stop thinking of foods or habits as good or bad. Start asking, well, how does this fit into my system right now? That baked potato might be great after a workout when your muscles are insulin sensitive. It might not be a great if you've been sitting all day at your desk. The same goes for fasting supplements or high protein diets. They're all about tools. But tools won't work when you don't understand how to use them and understanding the machine that you're using them on. So once you learn to see health as a system of management, you can stop guessing, you can stop chasing trends, and you can start building a body that performs, not just survives. So if you're ready to take control of your health, not by following fads, but by understanding how your systems actually work, this channel is for you, okay? Because we're gonna be challenging all kinds of myths and whatnot, and we're going to challenge the status quo. Question outdated nutritional benefits, beliefs, and build a movement based on truth and biology. If that resonates with you, then tap the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's ready to upgrade their health from the inside out. Thanks for watching.